Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Sebastian Fuentes here, political director for the New Hampshire Democratic Party. And just to start, I want to say Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. For that reason, we have one of those amazing Latino organizers that we have here in the state of New Hampshire. We have our friend Eva Castillo. Eva is a current Democratic elector here in New Hampshire. One of the four women that were chosen by Chairman Buckley to represent the state. Eva, how are you today?
Good. Kind of a bad day, but I'm feeling very well. Thank you.
I think that every day is a bad day for the Latino community, the
Yeah.
immigrant community in this country. But Eva, tell us a little bit about what brought you to New Hampshire not a few decades now, and what kind of work are you doing right now to help the Democratic Party in your community?
Well, I married my husband who's from Manchester, so I guess my husband brought me uh to New Hampshire in the 80s and 82. In fact, I got married here 40 years ago in Manchester.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit more about the kind of work that you are currently doing with Democratic town committees with your Know Your
Sure.
Rights training and stuff like that?
Sure, I've had the pleasure of meeting with a lot of the different committees all over the place, uh, talking to them about immigration. I've done the Know Your Rights, and I've done Immigration 101 because I realize that a lot of people don't quite understand our dysfunctional immigration system, and they don't understand why are people here without papers. They think it's a choice. So, I always enjoy conversations with people to enlighten them. There's no reason for everybody to know, immigration. So what you hear in the news is totally misleading and for the most part false. So I enjoy going around and letting the Dems know about immigration and immigrant issues and how we're affected by the policies.
Yes, no, that's such a powerful way to like engage with our democratic chapters. But um, one of the comments that I get often is like, how can we, not just the Latino in this case, how can we get more of the communities of color, the marginalized communities, more involved with politics? That's something that I think has been
Mhm.
a, a, a challenge for many people. New
Yes.
Hampshire is changing, the demographics are changing. More BIPOC individuals are moving into the state for X reasons. So, what do you think we need to do as a Democratic Town Committee or a county committee to like get more of these folks involved into our daily business?
I think we need to think out of the box. I've always voted Democrat, and I really never got involved with the party until I met you. you know and being in New Hampshire for so long, it's been always a transactional relationship, if you will. So when I do the diversity trainings all over the place, I usually tell them, you guys are used to a world of perfect apples, and all of a sudden you find a banana and you want that banana to behave like an apple and look like an apple. And that's impossible. So you learn and make space for that banana to thrive. And so I think building relationships that are not transactional, inviting people to talk to your committee. I really have had the most wonderful experience getting to know the committees and the people that form our committees, and how the curious they are and how open they have been to listening. And I wish more people would have the chance to just talk to people and get to know each other, because at the end of the day, like you said, we all are part of New Hampshire and we're not going anywhere.
And you said it before me. Yes. Eva, one last question to you before we wrap up. You are also the state director, and correct me if I'm wrong, of the New Hampshire Alliance for Immigrants and Refugees. So you are an organizer. You are out on the streets. You are at events. You are, booths and fairs and all rallies and protests. But can you tell us one skill that is really useful to you in your daily organizing?
Well, I'm approaching 70 years old now, so it has been an evolution. And I find, when I first started, I wanted people to agree with me. And if you disagreed with me, you were my enemy. And I
Mm,
realized that you do not gain anything by starting a conversation with somebody from the position that makes you different. You have to find whatever little commonality you can find with that person, and then you're able to expand. But if I start from my corner and you start from yours, we never are able to come to any consensus or even agree to disagree and build a genuine relationship as just human beings. So, we need persistence. We need a lot of passion. This is not a job for this is not just a job. If you just need a job, go work for IBM or a corporation or something. This is a job that involves passion and persistence and
no, things
patience.
don't things don't change overnight.
That's
Step
right.
by step. Yeah.
Step
Um,
by step.
Eva, thank you again. Muchas gracias. Feliz día, mes de la herencia hispana. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. I know I'm gonna see you in many other places.
Oh,
So,
yes.
any final words for the Democratic activists out there?
We need to keep working hard and keep including people and treating them as equals and establish solid relationships, not transactional relationships during the times of elections.
Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for joining us, Eva Castillo. Folks, this is our 21st edition. I can't believe it has been so many already, but looking forward to have you on our next one. All right, folks, until the next edition. Bye bye.